The people of La Gloria are in no doubt that this is where the swine flu outbreak began. People started getting sick in this village in eastern Mexico as early as February. Locals blame pollution from a nearby pig farm. The Mexican government says the outbreak here is ordinary influenza, not swine flu, but it still can't come up with an alternative explanation for a virus which has proved so deadly. No more vaccine, says the Sign. Health workers are doing all they can, but are struggling even to confirm who has swine flu and who doesn't. The precautions at the border have come too late to prevent the spread of the virus to the United States. In Texas, Hayden Henshaw was diagnosed with swine flu last week. His father and sister came down with it at the weekend. The family is now remaining indoors and waiting.
You always have that thought where, well, like in Mexico, well, that kind of stuff happens in other places. You know, that doesn't happen here.
At Hayden's school in the town of Cibolo, staff aren't taking any risks. And elsewhere, authorities are doing whatever they can to reduce the chance of more infection. The country's largest outbreak remains the one at this private school in New York. Like many young Americans, students here had chosen Mexico for their spring break.
One of the worst sicknesses like I've ever had. People running temperatures from like 100 to 102.
I live a couple of blocks away, so every time I drive by, I kind of roll up my windows.
Predicting what happens next is proving almost impossible. Still, no one knows why it's been fatal in Mexico and mild elsewhere. One of the reasons the global threat level is now at its highest ever.
We are a significant step closer to a pandemic. We've already said in the past that this is a virus with pandemic potential. We are now seeing some of this potential given the community level transmission.
As the virus spreads, the US government has defended what's been described as a policy of passive surveillance. President Obama's administration says a tougher approach isn't necessary, at least not yet.